So I've been a high ticket closer for 3 years. I've collected well over $3 million cash collected, not revenue, cash fucking collected. I've been on offers ranging from $5,000 tickets all the way up to $100,000 tickets. I've sold marketing agency services to e-commerce mentorship programs, done for you services, everything, right? Every fucking thing. And I've invested so much into my own skill set, and I see all these other people out there investing in their skill sets as well. And I've invested over $50,000 into my own skill set throughout this, on the journey to becoming the best. That's my fucking goal, is to be the best, to be the fucking best, right? And I've invested in guys like Josh Lyons, Bill Walsh, just to name a few, some of the biggest names in the coaching space for sales. And a lot of these programs, they're not actually telling you what it takes to be a top performer, consistent top performer, top tier closer. They'll teach you the word tracks, and they'll teach you the objection handling word tracks. They'll teach you tonality. And honestly, all that shit, all that's going to get you is a mediocre sales crew, to be fucking real with you. That's why most people are mediocre. 10% of closers make 90% of the money on any offer you go into. Trust me, I've seen it. And when I was first starting out, I was always middle of the pack. And when I was first starting out, to be honest with you, I was actually, on my first offer, I hit number 2 on the leaderboard with 12 closers my first fucking month with no fucking training at all. I went in there and I was just ripping it. You know what I did? I was like, I want to become better, so I'm going to invest in a coaching program. And I invested in the program, taught me all the word tracks, everything like that. And guess what happened? My cash collected actually went down. It actually went fucking down because I was a robot. I was a fucking robot. I was a sales robot. You could basically just fucking slap ChatGPT in a human bone and skin, and you would have me. That's basically what I was at this point, right? I was very fucking inconsistent. I'd hit 8K, 10K, 11K, sometimes 12K, but it was inconsistent, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And throughout that, I was getting really pissed off because I was like, why the first month did I just crush it? And now I feel like I'm better and I'm actually not making as much money. And I fucking realized, I was like, bro, I'm not who I used to be, right? There was something that happened with me to where I became more desperate for sales, to make more money, more commission. And when I was showing up on those fucking calls, I feel like people could actually realize, they could feel it. And then that's when I realized, hey man, I need to take a step back and I need to do something. I need to make some changes internally. Right? And that's what I'm going to talk about today, is what closing actually is, what selling actually is. Anything, dude. Anything you fucking sell. Selling yourself. Getting in a relationship. Friendships. Getting someone to buy your services. It's all an internal thing. It's a fucking spiritual thing. It's all about energy. It's not about the word tracks. Right? And once I realized this shit, I went from inconsistent months to literally hitting 20K plus a month fucking effortlessly. I don't even need to think about it, right? And the first thing that actually got me there was becoming detached. Becoming detached. I'm not even thinking about fucking hoping this guy's going to make money or hoping this guy's actually going to buy from me and make me money, right? I became detached from all outcomes, and then I became fucking centered. I became completely centralized with who I am, the mission that I'm on, and I am the man. That's what I had that energy, that fucking aura that, hey, I'm the best, you know, I'm the fucking best. I have everything that I want. So when I'm in this state of mind, I'm so fucking prepared to actually have a real conversation, right? Because that's what closing is. Closing is not selling someone a product, right? That's not what the fuck it is. Closing is actually getting someone to really commit to a real change in their life. To commit to a new way of thinking, a new way of being. And the only way you could get them to commit to being someone that's actually aligned with success is by being someone that is aligned with success already. If you're someone that is not aligned with success, there's no fucking way you're going to be able to get someone to do that, right? So step 1 is becoming detached. And then step 2 is actually realizing what closing is. Closing is not, like I said, it's not fucking selling anyone anything. It's getting them to commit to an internal change, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, right? What does that actually look like on a fucking call? Well, first of all, step 1, get what they want. Step 2, what is their actual current situation, right? Where are they at in comparison to where they want to be? And in this step 2, you need to actually get them to understand how bad it feels to be in this situation. And once you get them to understand how bad it fucking feels, you go into step 3 and you ask them simply, how long have you actually felt that way? Cool, we just amplified all of this. Step 4, once you actually amplify it, you need to figure out the real reason on why they haven't fucking changed. It's always going to be fear. Once you get them to admit to fear, you need to be like a magic ball, like a crystal fucking ball, and say, hey man, let's look at what the future looks like if you continue to let this slide. If you continue to let this fear hold them back, that internal mechanism that's been holding them back. Once you actually figure that out, you're good, right? Because you literally just got them to see, oh fuck. You need to understand that closing is not selling anyone anything. It's getting them to commit to an internal change, and it's getting someone to become a whole new fucking person that's actually aligned with success. Because when they're getting on the call, you need to realize this, the version of themselves getting on that call is not aligned with success, because if they were, they wouldn't be there, right? So you need to help them understand that. And once you help them understand, give them a reality check on, fuck, I'm not aligned with the man I need to be to have what I want. And you actually show them the consequences of them staying as the same person. When you accomplish that on a call, you made the sale. You closed them, right? Just as simple as that, to be honest with you, right? And to preface it with this, the only way you're going to be able to have these conversations is, again, by being someone that's actually detached, being someone that is actually already aligned with success yourself. And once you figure that out, dude, you're fucking good, to be honest with you. And not a lot of people actually teach that. Not a lot of people actually fucking teach that, to be honest with you, right? And it is uncomfortable, right? It is uncomfortable to actually go through this, right? To actually become a closer at this caliber. It really is. So to keep it short and sweet with you, the only way you'll actually successfully apply this is by giving yourself your own reality check, right? You need to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why am I not hitting 20K per month, 30K per month, right? You really need to ask yourself that, and you need to figure out what's been holding you back, and you need to ask yourself, what happens if you don't change, right? You really, that's really what it takes, to be honest with you. It's all your beliefs. Like anything in life, dude, it's not, like, it's just like getting in, if you want the girl of your dreams, like if you want to get into a relationship, a lot of guys think, oh, I need to show up and say all the right fucking things and do all the right fucking things. To be honest with you, that shit helps, yeah. But what's really going to happen is that girl is already going to feel what kind of person you are just by the energy you put off. Right? And that's what all this comes down to. I could fucking sense it. Right? And you could probably feel it if you're in closing already. Right? If you're a closer already and you're not at the top and you look at the top person, they're energetically on a different fucking level. And that's what you need to realize. Right? That's what you need to actually fucking realize is you need to get on that level of success so you could deliver success to other people. You're not a salesperson. You are a catalyst to someone else's success. You are the person that could literally rewire them into being someone that is actually successful. Look, this was just a fucking real spiel on what I believe is the difference between a mediocre closer and an actual top tier closer, like a fucking winner. Like I said, it's all spiritual. It's all energetic. That's really what it is. I'm not going to teach you about some fucking word tracks and tonality and none of that bullshit, to be honest with you. So yeah, if you want to learn how to actually master your internal state, how to actually be a fucking winner, first of all, and how to actually ask real questions, how to actually be a real person on a call. If you want to learn what took me from inconsistent months of 8 to 10K to 20 to 30K consistently, then I'll leave a description below and you could actually check it out and see, you know, we could hop on a call and see if it makes sense to work together. If you don't, that's totally fine. I'm fucking no hard feelings. I hope this video helped you out. I hope you got some value from it and just really understanding the difference, right? I hope it helps you. Like I said, it's all internal, it's all spiritual, all energetical. That's it. Just know there is an opportunity for you to actually change the whole path of your career now, and it's right there, right? So take what I said in this video and implement it, and you will see a great change in your life. So you know what it takes to actually get to where you want to be. Now it's simply up to you if you're actually going to fucking do that or not. Either way, peace out. Take care.